Red Sox second baseman Dustin Pedroia announced his retirement from Major League Baseball today. Pedroia played in over 1,500 games.
Pedroia was drafted by the Sox in the second round of the 2004 amateur draft by Boston. In those many years with the Sox, Pedroia had 6,031 at-bats, where he had 140 home runs. He's only the second baseman in Red Sox history with at least 100 runs and 200 hits in a season. He was named Rookie of the Year in 2007. He was also named AL MVP. He was a four-time All-Star and won 3 World Series.
It doesn't matter how big or tall you are. If you want to win and you want to play this game, then you can do it.
My whole life, I haven't been very big or very, strong. I don't weigh a lot or anything like that. So, I think if you tell yourself something mentally that you can do something, you're going to do it. You don't have to, be the biggest guy in the world. You could still, be one of the best baseball players in the world if you work hard and do the right things. Every at bat you go up to the plate could be your last at bat, and you're trying to find a way to compete against the other guy.
That's my goal every year, is to show up and win our last game. If we don't do that, I'm devastated. Every year, if you don't win, it rips your heart out, and I don't want to feel that. This is my home. I mean, I don't want to play. The Red Sox drafted me in 2004, and every other team had their chance to draft me, and they didn't.
Unbelievable? Now there's a word to describe Dustin's bat work. Pedro's name is already all over the Devils record books midway through his junior season.
You ask him, are you going to play in the big leagues? He says yes. He thinks he is.
You got to try to find a way when, you're in that tough stretch to stay positive and find a way to get out of it.
The sports talk radio was on, and they were saying a bunch of bad things about Dustin. Maybe he wasn't the right guy for the job, this and that. So the cab driver went to turn it down, and Dustin said, no, go ahead and turn that back up. And it was kind of like fuel to the fire for him.
All the reporters are talking about, he's got a big swing, he can't do this here. And I'm thinking to myself, they don't know anything about hitting. All they do is watch the game and then write about the game. They don't know how to play it.
A couple years ago, I had 60 at-bats, I was hitting 170, and everyone was ready to kill me too. What happened?
MVP.
The laser show.
Pedroia launches one into left. At the wall, Pedroia, two-run shot. And a shot into left center field. Could empty the bases. It will empty the bases. Dustin Pedroia with a huge Game 7. And a shot into left center field. Pedroia. Dustin Pedroia, 1-0 Red Sox. Game over, series over, and the Red Sox are world champs again. There goes Victorino with a fly ball into left. Back at the wall, it's off the wall, and Victorino, who was running with the pitch, scores all the way from first. It's 5-1. 3-2 pitch. Left side, base hit. 1 run scores, that's Drew. They hold Ross, and it's 4-0 Red Sox. That is hard hit. Diving catch by Pedroia. 1 out. It's against Lackey. And he rips one at Pedroia. What a play. 2 out. Hard hit. Pedroia picks it. Gets the out. 2 gone. It hasn't happened at Fenway Park for 95 years. The Red Sox are world champions.
1 pitch. The deal. The 0-2. PD swing. PD. High. Duffy. Pedroia hits a fly ball to left field. Gordon going back onto the track at the wall. It's gone into the monster seats. That's one way to continue your hitting streak. 25 games down for Pedroia as it carries right out of the yard and brings the Red Sox within a run.
Tejada back up the middle. Diving as Pedroia gets up and throws him out.
Pitch. Foul ball center field hit well. Drop back at the wall. It is gone.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just polishing my MVP trophy.
And Pedroia hits one high and deep to left field. Cespedes going back at the wall. La Luna, grand slam style. There goes Pedroia. Ortiz takes the throw to second base. Safe. And taken off for third is Pedroia.
He'll get there. Nobody covered the bag. The shift was on. 6-3 double play in the first. Now a grounder. Diving is Pedroia. Back up and he throws out Loney. Dustin Pedroia with another spectacular play at second base.
High fly ball in the left field. Backing up Dickerson. Still backing up. Backing up. Backing up. Kiss it goodbye. He hit it out.
Kills it. Uh-oh.
Gomez with a swing. Here comes Herrera to charge fire, and he throws it away. And it'll skip back up and run back to first base to tag, and he got him! He got him!
2-2. Ground ball up the middle, and he's got another hit. He is 4 for 4 tonight and 11 for his last 11. Nothing. A line shot toward the alley. That's going to keep on rolling all the way to the warning track. Pedroia, he's being waved in. Here's the throw. The tag, trying to scamper back. It comes loose, and he's safe. It came free. He scores.
I can't believe it.
How did that happen?
On the ground right side, diving as Pedroia gets up and throws out Torrey Hunter.
As Pedroia turns on this, hits it high and deep to left. Smith is back, and it is gone.
Up the middle, Pedroia. From shallow center, the throw. Got him.
Pedroia hits one in the air to left. Down the line towards the pole. It is curling. Home run.
122. Chopper to second, could be 2.
Wow.
Pedroia to second for 1, on to first. Dug out by Big Poppy for the double play.
Pedroia hits a high fly ball to left field. Smith goes back. He is at the wall. He leaps and can't get it. Laser show and then some. 3 times tonight. Dustin Pedroia has gone deep, and the Red Sox take the lead 13-11 and the 10th. Unbelievable.
Line and caught. Pedroia will try to turn it into 2, and he does.
Swing ground ball, left side, goes to deep. Short goes through for a base hit, and here comes Scooter Rowe with a tying run.
Cano grounds it right side. Pedroia laying it out.
1 foot on the grass, and he fires to first in time to get Cano. Pedroia lines it into left field for a base hit. Here comes Leon. Here comes Benson behind him. And the Red Sox take a 3-1 lead. Pedroia drives in 2. And a liner into left field for Pedroia for a base hit. Iglesias will score. Here comes Victorino in. A 2-run single for Pedroia.
Right side, Pedroia. What a play! Got it! Line drive and a base hit into left field. Travis is in. Herrera coming around. He is going to score.
The center of the shift is picked nicely off to the side by Pedroia.
That he did.
Pedroia to deep left field. It is high, it is deep, and it is very gone.
And he did it. Great diving stop by Pedroia to get the out. Fly ball to right field. Matt Joyce back. Gone.
Sharply hit. Pedroia able to pick it to the backhand. Gets himself up and throws out Kipnis.
That's a 6-game hitting streak. Lines this towards the gap in left center field. From second base comes J.D. Drew. 2 second goes Pedroia. 4-0 Red Sox on top.
And a liner on a hot pick by Pedroia to second for 1. On to first for 2.
Shot back into deep right. Souza Jr.'s going to go to the wall. And that ball is gone.
For another chance to redeem himself. That one up the middle. A diving play here. Pedroia on to first, and he gets him. High fly ball into left field. Pierce turning around. She's gone into the monster seats.
Line and caught by Pedroia. He'll take a look at first base.
Pitch on the ground, and
Diving is Pedroia. His throw is in time. Dustin Pedroia never ceases to amaze.
In the air to left for Pedroia. Back deep and gone into the monster seats. Dustin's second home run of the night.
On the ground right side, Pedroia diving. Will get up and fire to first for the out.
High fly ball to left field for Pedroia. Back to his Figgins at the wall. It is gone. Dustin Pedroia with 1 swing of the bat ties the game at 1.
Ground ball, and Pedroia diving on the outfield grass. Throws him out.
Line drive, base hit to right. Ethier will come up, throw it. Play at the plate. Too late. Red Sox win it on a base hit by Pedroia to right.
On the ground right side, Pedroia lays it out from his knees. Throw is going to get there in time.
The 0-2. Base hit to right. Altair charging. Here comes Marrero. Here comes the throw. He dives. He's safe. And the Red Sox win it. 3-1. Ground ball to Pedroia. Nice stop. The flip out. Got them both.
On the ground and through into left field, a base hit. Drew scores. Here comes Ellsbury. Throw to the plate will be not in time.
You know, talk to the manager and
diving play there by Pedroia. Gets up and throws out Valbuena for the first out of the inning. Shot to right, slicing toward the pesky pole down the line, and it's going to be out of here.
Diving at second base as Pedroia gets up and throws him out. 2-2 is into left center field, a base hit. Scudero will score to tie the game. Ellsbury's going to try and score to put the Red Sox on top. He will. Boston on top 4-3.
Up the middle, Pedroia spears it, flips it out of the glove out there. Double play and a dandy.
75th pitch is driven to deep center field. Matt Engel going back. He will not make the catch. It's over his head. Gonzalez will score. Pedroia's thinking three as he heads to third base, and he'll get there. On the ground and diving is Pedroia. Quickly to his feet, throws out Vogelsong. Line down the right field line. It is a fair ball off the chalk. Middlebrooks comes in. Bradley Jr. comes in. On the ground up the middle. Diving is Pedroia. Throws to first, and it's in time.
1-2. Fly ball into right center field. That's well hit. Pilar trailing it. It's over his head. That's going to take a bounce and go up and over the fence. He's running. Ground ball right side. Pedroia dives to the hole. He has it from the knee. Got him. Hey, on the topic of defense.
Yeah, Pedroia hits one in the air to deep left field. Back goes Rosario to the wall. Dustin has gone deep twice today. Pedroia drives it to deep left field, back towards the monster seats, and gone. Pedroia back up the middle into center field, a base hit. The ball is being waved around. No throw, and the Red Sox strike first on top 1-0. Here's a drive to left for Pedroia. Rymel going back, and that is out of the yard. Dustin Pedroia willing his way into the postseason as the Red Sox take a 3-2 lead. 3-2. Pedroia hits one in the air to center field. Gentry going back onto the track at the wall. It's off the wall. 1 run is in. Here comes Ellsbury all the way from first base. 2 runs are in. Side of the head. Here's a drive to deep left field for Dustin Pedroia. Back goes Cabrera at the wall. It is gone. For the Red Sox order. And Pedroia hits one high and deep to left. Colabello back at the wall, and it is gone.
Swing ground ball, right field, base hit. Here comes Sutton. He's scoring the tying run. The throw goes to third.
And a high fly ball to deep left field. La Luna.
Here comes Bogarts. Has to wait on it a bit. Gets the certain out. Pedroia taken out. Machado is done, but Pedroia a little shaken up on the play.
There's the slide. He makes contact, but then he comes up and over the bag. Looks like he did get spiked in the back of the leg.
And he's going to come out of the game.
The second baseman, Dustin Pedroia, has reportedly suffered a significant setback to his ailing left knee.
The long road for Dustin Pedroia continues. The Sox second baseman had yet another surgery on his left knee and once again will start the process of rehabbing. And yes, the hope of playing remains for Pedroia, but after 2 years of comebacks only to be shut down, he's taking it one day at a time.
I mean, I met with the doctor yesterday, and he said after the surgery, I'm going to feel a lot better.
Don't you feel that there's some way you will be able to kind of get on the field again?
Yeah, I mean, that would be great. You know, but I'm trying, this time I'm taking it by steps, man. I mean, you know, it'd be nice to not hurt first.
I woke up one morning and my knee was huge. And you know, I went and saw the doctors, everything, and you know, it looked like an explosion went off in there. So I was told that I needed to get a partial knee replacement. December I had the surgery, and a week later
I could tell that I could walk without pain. I could basically do everything now except run. I can't run anymore. I think the hardest part is I felt like I was in my prime and understanding how to play the game as I got older. 2016 was one of my best years, and then the first month of 17 I was rolling right along, and one play kind of derailed a lot of that and threw all of us in a pattern that, you know, we were trying to find a way to get out of. And you know, after all of my trainers and doctors and everybody, we would go, we've seen everybody, and we did it together, and we heard the news that it wasn't possible to play with this. I mean, it was tough. You know, your mind takes over. You know, that was some of the worst pain, you know, day in and day out. It was tough, but I don't have any regrets of anything. You know, I never took one play off from Little League on. So, you know, that part it means a lot. And just being a Red Sox, to answer your question, finally, it means everything. Wearing that uniform is the best. You know, you know, at some point, obviously you can't play anymore, and this is the time. But you know, being in that environment, you know, I was lucky. My main focus, you know, the last year was, did I do enough in my environment to make a difference on people or my teammates? You know, and if I did that, I did my job. But there was a reason why I was the first one dressed at 5:30 for a 7 o'clock game. You know, I always tell my teammates, you never know if the game was going to start early, right? But my biggest thing in my mind was, this could be my last game. You don't know. And that's the way I approached it from Little League on. You know, I played every game like it was my last one. I just hope I played the game the right way, and they could look back on my career and say, man, he did everything he could for his team. And you know, that's it. I mean, that's what I care about, and I hope I did that. To do it one more time, I mean, yeah, of course. I mean, I'd do anything to have that opportunity. You know, but I can't run, and that part will always hurt me. Is that, you know, I wish I had one more time, but I don't regret anything. I mean, shoot, when I was in Little League, I would get ready at 5 a.m. for a noon game. Like, I did this my entire life, and to have it just stop, and then you fight to get it back, you know, it's tough. But, you know, everybody that was around me knows that how hard I worked to try to get back. And, you know, that's enough for me. You know, it's, you know, now I just want to be healthy. I want to impact, you know, the younger generation with the stories I have and the things that I've gone through, and the adversity that I've dealt with. You know, that's what I'm supposed to do now. And, you know, I look forward to it.